Welcome to the Poetic Resurrection podcast, where we explore perceptions. How self-reflecting questions can give you a better understanding of self. I'm your host, Sonia Iris Lozada. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Poetic Resurrection, where creativity, insight, and the art of being human come together. I'm Sonia. This month, I want to share one of my poems called Bound. Sorrow sweeps through my soul like the sword of yesteryear. Waves of sorrow smash upon my heart, reminding me of you, of your love, of your kindness. I drown in eventual stillness, gasping for air. Why was life so unfair to you? But it was me who doesn't let go. It's me who feels guilty for not suffering your loss longer. If I hold on to that feeling, then the memory of you doesn't slip away. I miss the feeling of our etheric touch. I dreamt of seeing your soul last night, but I had tied a rope to it. You kept trying to fly away, but I kept pulling you back. You turned to me, broken. Today I cry and let you go, release you from the earth plane. The rope unties, and I see your smiling soul fade away. When I wrote this poem, I realized it wasn't really about death. It was about attachment. This month was the first time both Mother's Day and Father's Day passed without either of my parents here. Those dates arrive whether we're ready or not. They quietly remind us of who is missing. Grief has a way of keeping its own calendar. Some years it whispers, some years it knocks louder than we'd like. What surprised me wasn't the sadness, it was the guilt. Some small part of me wondered, if I stop hurting this much, am I loving them less? I think many of us have had that thought, not because we want to stay in pain, but because pain can begin to feel like proof of love. Psychiatrist John Bowlby, who developed attachment theory, believed that our earliest relationships shaped how we respond to separation and loss throughout our lives. When someone we deeply love dies, the attachment doesn't simply disappear. Our mind continues searching, listening, expecting. Love doesn't know a calendar. It simply knows connection. Then there's the work of Carl Jung. Jung believed that dreams aren't random stories. They're conversations between the conscious and the unconscious mind. When I dreamt of tying a rope around the soul of someone I loved, I don't think my subconscious was talking about them. I think it was talking about me. The rope wasn't keeping them here. It was keeping me from moving forward. Sometimes dreams become mirrors, not showing us who we've lost, but showing us what we're still holding. Spiritually, many traditions speak about the importance of release, not because love ends, but because love changes. Whether you believe in heaven, the soul, reincarnation, or simply the lasting influence people leave in our lives, there is a common thread. Love isn't measured by how tightly we hold on. It is measured by how deeply it transforms us. One of the hardest spiritual practices isn't learning how to love. It's learning how to love without possessing. I've often wondered if guilt disguises itself as loyalty, as though suffering longer somehow honors the people we've lost. But perhaps they never asked that of us. Perhaps what they hoped was that we would keep living, keep laughing, keep creating, keep becoming. Maybe that's the truest way we can carry those we love, not to extend our grief, but to extend their kindness through the lives we continue to live. The final lines of the poem still move me every time I hear them. Today I cry and let you go, release you from the earth plane. The rope unties and I see your smiling soul fade away. Notice the soul doesn't disappear, it simply fades from sight. There's a difference. Sometimes we confuse absence with disappearance. Love doesn't vanish, it changes where we experience it. Less in our hands and more in our hearts. If you're carrying someone today, someone you miss, someone whose chair is empty, perhaps you don't need to loosen your love. Perhaps you only need to loosen the rope, because love was never meant to be a tether. It was always meant to be wings. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Until next time, many blessings. Thank you for listening to the Poetic Resurrection podcast, available on Apple iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, and many other podcast platforms. Please visit us and subscribe to our newsletter at poeticresurrection.com for the latest information and updates.